Seekers of wisdom, darkness will return you to the void.
Quite a sinister silhouette. So this is Zabelfar.
We like to make an entrance.
The Benevodon is sure to be no match for this convoy.
Can't get closer, we can't attack!
The Vessel of Darkness may provide some insight to use it on the walls and floor. Enough games! Understood. On it!
Another visage is visible.
Oh no. Ey, geht da raus! Was macht ihr denn? Die Schattenklinge ist so stark, ne? Das ist komplett crazy.
I cannot believe it. We defeated the Benevodon of Darkness.
More like the Benevodon of dumbness.
Insightful curator of Lagrazzo, Aish, by the grace of the goddess of Mana, I name you the Om of Darkness.
I did not foresee this result. You must be mistaken, Fairy. For the Alm of Darkness has always been a scholar of such profound intelligence that none could compare.
Allow me to enlighten you.
How's it going, Shade? You're looking dusky as ever.
Julay, let us leave the pleasantries for a later time. Aish of the Lograzzo Dark Archives. You have been hampered by your search for knowledge without intent. However, through these recent experiences, you have known ignorance, camaraderie, and a thirst for understanding. Such traits are befitting of an Alm.
I am sorry it took so long to appoint you. Shade just couldn't make up his mind until the very end.
These decisions are made with much deliberation, discovering truth within the darkness of doubt. I am not immune to indecisiveness, elemental though I may be. Aish, see that you fulfill your duty as my Alm.
I thank you for the honor, but I find that I am perhaps not as moved by this cause as some of the other alms on this pilgrimage.
You are not alone. The citizens of Lograzzo care not for the prestige of the title.
That being said, I am proud to hear that my endeavors have garnered your praise. If you will have me, I would see the alms duty through to the end.
Well, that was a bust. Not that I wanted to fight a Benevodon and Deilephos at the same time, but still.
We know one thing for sure. If Deilephos is trying to regain his lost powers, he's probably headed to another kingdom as we speak.
When Deilephos ran off, he said something that sounded like Cerulia. I may not have all the particulars in my memory, but the name does seem familiar. The personage was a character in a play. The Radiant Playhouse Teratio periodically produces productions of this sort. One of the performers may be able to shed some light on the Deilephos situation. The man himself does not seem willing to listen to us. Therefore, it is up to us to gather more information on our own.
Sounds like Teratio is our next stop then. Maybe we can even meet up with the Alm of Light.
A scholar informed me that the final alm has not found their way to the capital. It would behoove us to confirm their condition as well.
The faster we leave for the Radiant Playhouse, the sooner we'll know what's really going on with Deilephos and this Cerulia.
Please continue your journey without me for the time being. Eventually, I will join your pilgrimage.
Oh, you wish to stay?
I have not exhausted the archive's data on Deilephos and the remaining Benevodons yet. There are still ancient texts I want to reference.
Understood. Then let us go our separate ways for a short while. But we look forward to your continued companionship.
Likewise, this is not the last you will see of me. After all, we are friends, are we not? I shan't soon forget. The Radiant Playhouse is on the island of Lorimar. May your travels be safe until we meet again.
Shall we give Vuskov a call and get a ride to Lorimar?
We'd be lost without Vuskov's help. I gotta thank him again.
Remember, the island of Lorimar is to the northwest of Brazzo Islet.
Let's go! Da hinten gibt's noch was zum Sammeln, das holen wir aber jetzt.
Grizzly!
Grizzly!
Power of Mana! Thanks for the pick-me-up. Yes! Let me see. Nice! Taking this?
Ist natürlich die Frage, ne? Kann ich so einen geweihten Turm jetzt schon machen?
Got some syrup. Yes!
Hast schon mal ein neues Fortbewegungsmittel gesehen, Anzi?
That's the stuff. Just feel that sunlight.
It's almost too bright out here after being in the archives for so long.
Guck, wie schnell der ist. Und guck mal, wie krass. Wie schön sieht diese World Map aus, ne? Digga, die haben einfach ein Oldschool-Genre richtig in modern gemacht.
I hope we learned something about Deilephos and Cerulean.
Any lead could be advantageous. Let us hope.
Das ist so gut alles umgesetzt. Oh, Schneegebiet.
Wow. It's like a curtain of light.
It's the aurora.
Right. I think I remember Shiryu telling me about this phenomenon. I never thought I'd see it in person.
Shiri, who?
None of your business, Jule.
Gee, you were the one who brought him up. Huh?
We thank you all for coming to the Radiant Playhouse Terratio and apologize for the inconvenience. Unfortunately, our scheduled performance of Deilephos and Cerulean has been delayed indefinitely.
Hear that? Deilephos and Cerulean. Just what we came here to see.
Not good. We've come a long way for a cancelled performance.
There appears to be no appointed Alm of Light. Is that of pertinence to the postponed play?
Well, there have been a few issues with our thespians. We don't know why, but the actors aren't in performative condition at the moment.
Does the show have something to do with naming the Alm?
But of course, we performed this special tale for the fairies coming. Over the course of the production, a spotlight will fall on the one to be named the new Alm of Light. If we cannot perform, it could be the end of the island of Lorimar. A tragedy, I tell you.
We cannot turn a blind eye to their plight. Let us ask the actors how they have been afflicted.
Good idea. Let's go. Better check on the performers and see what's the matter. I hope it's nothing serious. Grizzly! Got some syrup. This is kind of exciting. Nice! Yes! This is kind of exciting. This might be useful. Let's rest up. Taking this. Got some syrup. Grizzly. Taking this. Yes. Taking this.
Bestimmt drinne.
Got some syrup. Look, a cactus. This is kind of exciting. Nice.
Feennuss?
Grizzly. Yes. Let me see. This might be useful. Taking this. This is kind of
Die
exciting.
Kiste.
This?
Engelskelch.
Grizzly. Oh.
Da ist er.
Da baba do bum.
Der Barbeduba. Das ist Anzi sein Lieblingscharakter. 100%ig. Den feierst du, Anzi, sei ehrlich.
Can't be. Telephos?
Why, yes, I will be playing Delphos in this year's show, but please save the autographs for another time.
I would be honored if he would be amenable to an autograph.
Palomina?
What's this we've been hearing about the actors being unable to perform in their current condition?
Oh, that. You see, I can't remember. I mean, I literally cannot remember what happens in the play, and after so many auditions to land the role.
Why can't you just read the script again? Can't be that hard to memorize your lines.
Would that it were truly so easy, but when I glance at the page, my mind goes blank every time. It wouldn't be so bad if I was the only one afflicted, but oh, the horror! Every single actor is affected. Who knows when we will ever be able to put on another play again? If we cannot produce an Alm of Light, how will we ever face the Mana Goddess? We will be ruined!
Okay, calm down. I can't deal with a Delphos lookalike acting so pitiful.
Forgive me. Oh, I need some fresh air.
Such a shame to have landed a leading part and then be faced with these difficulties. How can we help?
It sounds like this development is recent. Maybe it has something to do with the seal on the Benevodon of Light.
It might. Delphos has been going around messing with the Benevodons after all.
Here's an idea. Why not use the Lumina Lantern on these actors and see if the Elemental of Light can counteract the Benevodon's influence?
With Lumina's power, that might be possible. Try it out on one of those artistes over there.
I almost thought we were talking
Okay.
to the real De La Fosse for a second. Okay.
Erstmal hier die Kiste
You
schnappen.
gotta head to the stage and see to that
Die wird
actor.
jetzt erstmal geschneckt hier.
This is kind of exciting. Is this?
Füllt beim Absorbieren von Mana die KA-Leiste. Was? Okay.
It's no use. I cannot remember a single line. Should we turn the production into a pantomime? That won't help if we can't recall the plot of the show. You're the troupe leader. What now?
The lady they are referring to as the leader has been performing since her youth. I have seen a great many memorable masterpieces by her.
My, but you're the convoy of alms. Welcome. I am the leader of this troupe. I am also playing the lead in our production of De La Fosse and Cerulean. I think? You are! Don't forget how important you are to the play. My head is spinning. I can't lead anyone when I can't remember what I'm supposed to do. I should quit acting.
You cannot! Do not cast away your career. Val, please, the Lumina lantern.
Right. We think the power of light can help your town. Do you mind if we try something out?
Hold on! A thought just flashed through my head. I remember something about De La Fosse and Cerulean. Many years ago, war ravished the place we know now as Arvid's pasture. Mortal was pitted against mortal in a seemingly endless struggle. That conflict that spanned generations was known as Arvid's War. This is the tale of the one who brought it to its end. Of course! That was the introduction! Which is all well and good, but I still cannot recall a thing myself. Oh, you must help us! Use your elemental vessel on the other actors and get them to remember their roles. I beg you!
Sure. Where can I find the performers?
They'll be spread out across the island practicing their parts. Find them quickly, please.
The Lumina lantern sure came in handy. Hopefully it'll have the same effect on all the actors having issues with their parts.
Die Darsteller im Licht baden, okay. Einer muss ja hier oben, glaube ich, sein. Oder? Ne, der ist draußen, ne? Hier um die Ecke. Meine Güte, hier steht ja überall wer.
What was it again? I was De La Fosse's enemy, right? Or was it his ally? Oh.
He looks really torn up about forgetting his part. Get out the lantern already!
My, what a bewitching gleam you have there. It touches me deep within my soul.
The light will help you. Just keep looking at it, okay? That's it. Watch the lantern.
Eureka! I've got it! I finally remember some of what happens in De La Fosse and Cerulean.
It's all back? You're sure?
You would doubt a professional such as myself? Here's a rendition of my part from the beginning of the play. De La Fosse and Cerulean, Act 1. Enter General De La Fosse, fresh from the battlefield, worn down but still going strong. The warring factions had begun cutting down innocent farmers and their families. De La Fosse spots our heroine Cerulean as she attempts unsuccessfully to flee. Now, the general was a soldier the likes of which had never been seen before or since. But even a man of his caliber was unable to stop the onslaught. Suddenly, An arrow is loosed at the fair maiden. Deilophos takes the arrow in her stead, leaving his right arm damaged and immobile. The two manage to escape the battlefield and leave their past behind them. They are the only survivors of that bloody skirmish.
So Deilophos saved Cerulia at the cost of his arm. I guess he couldn't fight anymore after that.
Huzzah! I should head backstage and let the troop leader know that I'm ready for my close-up. Thanks for saving my acting career.
He sacrificed his arm for her. That takes courage.
Das ist jetzt gerade viel und wichtige Story, glaube ich.
Did I enter from stage right or left? Oh dear, this won't do at all.
Are you part of the acting troupe?
Why are you carrying around a lantern like that? What are you supposed to be? The ghost of Alms and Solgard's past?
I'll leave the role-playing to the professionals, but you should take a good look either way.
Well, I'll be. It's like the haze is cleared from my mind.
Schau ins Licht.
You have all illuminated my way in the dark.
Fehlt nur noch, wenn er die Laterne hochhält, dass dann losgeht. Here comes the man in black.
A fine thing to say. How about I spoil the middle of the play for you? Then will you believe me? Deilophos and Cerulia. Act 2. Deilophos gains mastery of the Mana Sword.
Ey, Darkstorm, das ist richtig schön für dich. Geil.
Begin a peaceful life together, away from the devastations of war. Until one day, an emissary of the Mana Goddess comes to Deilophos, begging for his help to save the world from chaos. This fairy tells him of great Benevodon monsters brought about by the mortals' war. Only one strong enough of both heart and body stands a chance against the fiends. Deilophos accepts the mission and receives the Sword of Mana. Miraculously, his injured arm is healed and his former strength restored.
Okay. Deilophos takes the Mana Sword and goes off to slay the Benevodons. Got it.
Why am I still here prattling on to you? I have to find the troop leader and let her know I'm ready. Thanks, I guess. Bye.
Accepting the goddess's request and her sword. He really was a hero.
Und der letzte.
The goddess's heroic... No. The goddess's own... Not that either. What is the line?
Mister, you look like you need some help.
Who goes there?
Nobody. Just some theater enthusiast. In fact, the troop leader asked us to ask you to look at this lantern.
The goddess's hero champion! Slayer of all 8 Benevodons! Oh, that's it! What a load off my mind.
Well, well, lucky you. Think you're up to performing the part?
Well, I should rehearse once first before I go back. And stay and listen. Deilophos and Cerulia. Act 3. Deilophos' epic journey. At the behest of the Mana Goddess, Deilophos traveled the world, sword in hand, subduing each and every Benevodon as it appeared in his path. The road was tough, but Deilophos persevered. He single-handedly defeated all 8 mighty monsters, earning him a hero's welcome from the people he saved. Deilophos was unstoppable for one reason and one alone. A promise made on Entwine Bridge Pass to his beloved Cerulia. Someday, I swear I will return to you. Until that day, I swear I will wait for you.
God.
He traveled the whole world subduing Benevodons alone? We've had a hard enough time in a group.
I'm saved. They can't recast me now, but I better practice some more before curtain call. You have my gratitude.
We're lucky the Lumina lantern works so fast.
There is a bright future for this fellowship of actors yet.
Now that we've gotten the hang of it, let's use the lantern on the troop leader one more time.
Agreed. Back into the theater we go. We gotta get the troop leader to remember her part. She should be on stage. Time to bust out the Lumina lantern one more time.
If it isn't the alms. Thank you for assisting our actors with their warm-ups.
Is everyone accounted for?
Well, there is one minor hiccup. Our troop leader is nowhere to be found. Can you help us search for her?
Oh, this is terrible! Horrifying!
What? Did something happen to our leader?
No, not her! Look at the sky! What is to become of us all?
Huh? Oh, no! What's going on?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Take cover here. We'll check it out.
I'll come with you. The show cannot go on without our troop leader. I have to find her.
Stick close to us and don't go looking for trouble.
No. Wait a second. Aish? What are you doing here?
My investigations in Lagrazzo have concluded. I did say that I would meet up with you when I was finished, did I not? Please note that I do not bring glad tidings, however. I observed a peculiarly dense concentration of mana power flowing toward none other than the Temple of Wendel. The Temple of Wendel, as I'm sure you know, was once a sacred place of pilgrimage in the days of Fadiel. The elemental power of darkness, namely knowledge, and that of light, the thirst for truth, have always been intertwined. Two halves of the same whole, if you will. For those with knowledge are wont to seek the truth. In the distant past, those learned people sought solace in Wendel.
Informative lecture, but we have other things to worry about. Namely, if that mana power is what I think it is.
Yes, as Julie has undoubtedly inferred, the Benevodon of Light has been released from her seal.
Figures. Always trust your roots.
Benevodon of Light? Oh dear. We must find our leader as soon as possible.
Delafos? I had not accounted for this.
This gentleman is merely playing the part of the protagonist in Delafos and Cerulia. But his Cerulia counterpart is nowhere to be found.
I did notice someone wearing peculiarly theatrical clothing wandering off in that direction earlier.
Oh dear. Where could she have been going?
We should go after her.
For a moment, I mistook that man for Delafos
All right,
himself.
auf geht's.
A brilliant costume, that.
Pro.
Dear Delafos, my heart is forever with you. I will wait for you always.
What did she say?
I couldn't make it out.
Welcome.
Zeig mal, hast du irgendwas Neues?
We've got what you need. Would you like to... Thank you. Would you like to...
Todessense.
Thank you.
Alter, die sieht auch krass aus. Mit den Knochen und so.
Come again.
Beloved Delafos, champion of the goddess and hero to the people. Do not bother with me. I am fine.
She doesn't seem to know what she's doing.
We must keep a weather eye on her whereabouts.
Taking this. exciting. A rare item. Oh.
Die Türme werden wir bald machen. Da bin ich auch sehr gespannt, was es dort geben wird. Ich kann mir vorstellen, vielleicht die besten Waffen oder sowas.
I'm brimming with power. Taking this. Yes. Taking this.
Dear Dalo,
Dalo.
forgive them. Be at peace. Be a beacon of hope, my hero.
This reminds me of when Palomino went off on her own in Tata.
How far is our troop leader planning to go? It could be dangerous.
A rare item.
Wunderkeks.
Dalo, please, stop.
Wait, don't go that way. Cerulia, you must escape from this battlefield of sorrow. I will sacrifice my arm, my battalion, anything to save you.
Dalo, I will wait for always.
Huh? What are you doing?
You were not in your right mind. I only meant to stop you.
Why am I here, of all places?
You don't remember?
There is a chance that your consciousness was corrupted by an outside force. I myself was once overcome in such a way.
Your conversation sounded like lines straight from your play. Was it rehearsed?
No, it was all ad-libbed. I just said what sounded right.
I can't even think straight. Oh, my head.
Hang on. Let's try the Lumina lantern.
Ich stelle mir nur eine Frage.
No.
Wie schafft sie das dort barfuß zu stehen?
The glaring light will obscure the boundaries of reality. This is what Lorimar's prophecy of destruction portends. The cause of this amnesia may be linked to the reactivation of the Benevodon of light. Appropriate if the power of the elemental vessel stays the effects somewhat.
Light, like the moon, has power over the mind. If we can defeat the monster, everything should go back to normal.
Sounds like our only option is to stop the Benevodon then.
I shall leave the subjugation of our foe in your capable hands. Rest assured, I will see these performers back to the theater.
How noble. So, you don't intend to grill them on this the second they're out of danger?
My, you are smarter than you look. I would be remiss in my duties as a scholar if I didn't document this incident thoroughly.
Let Aish do what he needs to. He's got his own priorities. We have to head to the Temple of Wendell.
My thoughts are with you, even when we are apart, my friends.
Yeah. Be careful.
Okay, alright, Leute, let's go.
This is kinda exciting. A rare item!
Wendell, huh? Here we are. This place has been here since the time of Fadiel, right? The decor does have a certain nostalgia to it.
Was the world really that different back then?
Honestly, Sproutlings and spirits lived in a whole other realm, so I have no idea what you saps were up to. Never crossed my mind. But now I wonder what people hope to gain by coming to places like this. I never cared about that kind of thing in the past. Other people's business was their own.
You've grown a lot over this journey, Jule.
A change of heart isn't a bad thing. My travels as a hired blade were what really opened my eyes to the world around me.
Thanks. I'll try not to let my newfound altruism go to my head.
Uh-huh, so you were getting worried.
That's not what I said.
Like the truth seekers of old, our travels have brought us to this temple.
Okay, that's enough self-reflection. We have a Benevodon to defeat.
Right. We have a duty to the actors and to the future Alm of Light.
Heilige Stadt Wendel.
Odd that Aish had no interest in observing the Benevodon.
I think he was preoccupied with the actors.
Boah, die Gebiete sind so schick gemacht in dem Game. Nutzt das Licht von Pucks Laterne, um es mit Hilfe eines Lichtspiegels auf die Kristalle in der Umgebung zu richten und neue Wege zu beleuchten. Wenn das Licht den Kristall nicht auf Anhieb trifft, kannst du zusätzlich die Ausrichtung des Spiegels ändern.
See, a stranger phenomenon superseding the interest in the first. That does sound like him.
Rise. If I angle it this way...
Aha! The key is reflecting the light, so we can move forward.
This is hard. Well, you do it.
Sure. Time to get more practice in with the elemental vessel.
Keep your guard up walking through here.
Keep this covered. Keep this covered. Understood. Keep this covered.
That was hardly worth the energy.
I failed. I wasn't by her side.
Huh? That voice. Can no one else hear it?
Lichtpfade.
All right.
And with that, we've changed locations.
Ah. Aber wait. Ich glaube, da unten war auch noch ein Kaktusfratz, wenn ich das richtig gehört habe.
Come on. A welcome find. And with that,
Nein.
we've changed locations.
Ach Mann. Okay. Dann war doch keiner.
I'll be taking this. If I angle it this way. 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 If I angle it this way.
Kann ich das nicht anders drehen? Ah, lol. Okay.
If I angle it this way.
All right.
I should never have gone. I would never have left her side had I known.
Wait, There it is again. That voice. Telephones?
Fireball! The frigid cold makes my eyes close of their own accord. Fireball! Salamander! Shade! Salamander! Summon the spirits to our side.
Keep them coming.
Gotcha! Submit!
Digga.
Fireball! Fireball! Thunder! Gotcha! On guard! Bullseye! Perish! Oh, spirit!
That's the last. I didn't expect the
Wie
battle to
nervig.
get so fierce.
Sie verwandeln mich kontinuierlich in einen Schneemann hier. Wait, da gehen wir erstmal rüber.
I'll be taking this. If I angle it this way.
Und ich glaube, den muss ich jetzt so drehen.
If I angle it this way, if I angle it this way.
Hä?
If I angle it this way, if I angle it this way.
Ah, wait.
If I angle it this way.
Ich brauche hier ganz schnell eine Lösung anziehen.
If I angle it this way.
Vor allen Dingen, wenn er immer wieder diese Nachricht sagt, ey, da dreh ich durch.
If I angle it this way.
Nein.
This should be right. This should be right.
This should be right. This should be right.
Nice. Got it. The dud bears will love this. Now, is something wrong? Stopping suddenly and looking around.
Engels Kelch, ja.
I'm here if you need someone to talk to.
Oh, sorry, no. I'm just trying to be extra careful in here. I'm fine.
Let's continue. A welcome find.
Delphos had to travel the whole world to defeat the Benevodons.
All 8 by himself? I can't imagine me and Rambo trying to do the same.
That's the last. It's useless to run.
Let's keep moving.
Right. With that, we've changed locations.
Understood. I can go another round.
If the spirit realm look like this, July?
The spirit realm looked more like Vertius, actually. But there were some structures like this too.
Got your back.
This should be right.
Show us the wonders of Mana.
A welcome find. Nice. Got it.
Das sammeln wir auch mal ein.
Here's hoping for good fortune. This should be right. I'll be taking this. If I angle it this way, if I angle it this way, this should be right. I'll be taking this. If I angle it this way...
Ah, okay.
If I angle it this way... If I angle it this way... Look at you go. Impressive.
Ich glaube, jetzt kommt gleich der Fight. Oh!
Always have to fight. I mean, come on.
If it can't be reasoned with, we gotta fight.
Den kenne ich.
There's gotta be a way to stop that snowball.
Und eingefroren. Alle Stufe 30. Sehr geil.
I doubt it. This whole trip is a little irregular.
Das war der schon? Ich dachte, das wäre ein Zwischenboss.
And with that, we've changed locations.
All I wanted. It was all I wanted in life. And yet...
He sounds like he's in pain. Like the memories.
Nee, das war der noch nicht, ne?
That should be sufficient. Understood.
They were not our equal.
Come on. A welcome find. If the light passes through, the floor appears?
I think the floor's there the whole time. We just can't make it out.
Light leads the way to truth in all things, you might say, including the floor.
Impressive. Keep your guard up walking through here.
Where are the real monsters at?
Val, you were touching your chest. You okay?
Yeah, it's probably nothing. Just a bruise. Don't worry about me.
I think he's been acting weird since we got to Wendell, personally.
I agree. He thinks that we are not aware of his absent looks and far-off thoughts.
This should be right. If I angle it this way, if I angle it this way, this should be right. This should be right. This should be right.
Ich kann raufspringen, auch wenn die unsichtbar sind. Ja.
Bears will love this. Don't mind if I do.
Just one more look. One more smile.
What does Delafos mean?
nervigen Viecher. Komplett voll.
Let's continue.
Oh, hier kommt der Boss. Das sieht nach einer geilen Boss-Arena aus. Das wird geil.
You can see the path that leads ahead. There may be someone lying in wait.
Probably the Benevodon and Dalephos. Be wary of both, Val.
Right. We should prepare now.
Champion of the goddess, enemy of my kin. Your truth from the past differs from what you find in the present. My hitherto eternal seal is broken. I would give my thanks.
Dalephos! Give me Hina's...
Wait, Val. Something's not right.
Was zur Hölle?
Overflowing with power. This is the strength I remember. With such energy at my command, I will take my revenge on the goddess!
Light is but a reflection of darkness. Shadows breed where light is strongest. Pray, where do you fall? I, Salafia, will be the judge.
But wait! We have so many questions!
When the judgment has to come first.
We better survive. If we get rid of her protection, our attacks might get through. Fireball! Whoa! That's slippery!
On it! Don't hesitate to strike!
Behold! Abandon hope! Behold! Abandon hope!
Ja, hol mich doch raus! Das kann nicht ihr Ernst sein. Also das ist wirklich crazy, dass die NPCs nicht die Befehle ausführen. Das macht mich wirklich sauer gerade.
Maybe we should pass judgment on her. Yes. Shall we make that final call?
This is the end, Salafia!
This looks like a big one. Careful. Shame. My eyes flee not from the truth, all-encompassing blow. My thanks.
Besiegt.
You are not the goddess's chosen champion. Nor are you a hero of the people. Why then do you fight?
No. We want to make things better. Not because someone asked us to, but because we know that it's the right thing to do. Tell me, what made Delafos change from a hero of legend into this? Do you know? The character in Delafos and Cerulia had a mission. A reason to take up the sword again and fight. He was the goddess's chosen champion. And a hero of the people. What happened to him?
Light is a reflection of darkness. Utter devotion corrodes into vengeful resentment. You and he suffered the same pain.
The same pain? Hina.
I do not bestow known truths upon mortals. Fate sees to it that what must be revealed is shown in due time. But I shall bear witness to your truth to the end.
Look, the light elemental.
Heyo! It's me, Lumina! And may I say kudos for getting Celafia to see reason? Impressive!
Lumina! It's been forever and a day!
That you, Julie? Glad to see you! I'd like to say I'm doing well, but I'm getting deja vu seeing Delafos in this state. Looks like nothing's changed since the last time he attacked the goddess.
Delafos attacked her in that form? Why go to such lengths to hurt the goddess of mana?
We should warn her that her old buddy's back and looking for trouble, while we have the chance.
Do you think there's a way to seek an audience with the goddess when I take you all to the mana tree?
All this fuss and we still don't know why Delafos is acting like this in the first place.
Suffering the same pain that I am.
Fuse, danke für den Follow.
That is what the Benevedon said.
Yeah, it's gotta be a clue. Something to do with what sparked his need for revenge. I could feel it the further we went into the temple. Delafos is in agony.
The glaring light will obscure the boundaries of reality. Perhaps the boundaries of your minds were breached in some way.
All we've got are theories. What I know for sure is that Delafos is tormented by something. But no matter what his reasons, we have to stop Delafos before he upends the whole world. That's the only way to know what really happened, and have a chance to get Hina's core stone back.
Look at you! Facing challenges head-on and finding the courage to go after the truth. You're lighting your own way. Okay, I've decided.
Fairy?
Solgard Val, seeker of answers and truth. By the grace of the goddess of mana, I name you the
Was?
Orb of Light.
Me? In Ulm?
But Val's already got a job. Solgard.
Those aren't mutually exclusive. Liza was a soul guard once, and then became the Alm of Earth.
Seeker of Truth. A suitable pseudonym. Val was willing to interrogate a Benevodon in order to better understand our quandary.
And Lumina does have a soft spot for you.
Of course I do.
Krass, und ich habe ihn zum Paladin gemacht. Er hat ja sogar die Form von Puck.
Okay.
Er ist der Geweihte des Lichts.
I, Val the Soul Guard, accept my new position as the Alm of Light.
Lucky for us all, I'm pretty sure a Soul Guard who is also an Alm will have no problem convincing our guardian friend.
Convincing who?
Just wait, you'll see. Well, what are you waiting for? Go back to the town and let everyone know not to worry. They've got a new Alm of Light.
Moin Marv, Minigames werden nicht mehr unterstützt.
We made it back to Teratio. Aisha's probably in the front of the theater.
Also ist jetzt jeder Geweihter in der Gruppe außer Hina und der Gelehrte. Hä? Die sind doch auch Geweihte. Hina ist die Geweihte des Feuers und der Gelehrte der Geweihte der Dunkelheit.
You've returned. I assume that means you've dealt with the Benevodon of Light?
Oh, enough about that. The sky has cleared, and so have our heads.
We remember the entire script for Delafos and Cerulia. Now I'm sure that I can nail the part.
Out of courtesy, I refrained from asking anything about the final act until the alms returned. Might I inquire now?
Of course. Here it goes. Delafos and Cerulia, final act. The hero comes to the end of his long journey.
With the power of the Mana Sword, Delafos managed to subdue all 8 of the Benevodons, earning him the title of legendary hero by all those he had saved.
Knowing that such awesome power should not be left in the hands of mortals, Delafos returned the sword to the goddess.
With the war ended and the Benevodon threat quelled, Delafos found he had no more need to fight. His duty was complete.
He returned home to his
Ja, wenn du es so nimmst, Luftschuss, kannst du auch keinen Geweihten der Erde spielen.
Peace and tranquility. The end.
There.
Am Minigun.
Now that that's settled, the show must go on. We have to find our Alm of Light after all.
You'll see, Fairy. We'll put on a performance that knocks your wings off.
Wait, I, was actually named the Alm already. Sorry I didn't mention it.
What? Yep. Everyone, meet your new Alm of Light, Val.
It was back in Wendell after we beat the Benevodon.
A plot twist!
No one saw this coming.
Heyo! It's true. I made up my mind and Fairy already delivered the news.
Lumina?
But then, what about
Lumina, so heißt eigentlich im Englischen Puck.
Ich
finde die englischen Namen besser.
What will we tell our patrons? They're expecting a big reveal. It's all there in the playbill. How anticlimactic.
Oh, I get it now. The townsfolk look forward to this play every 4 years, like Windine and Longren. The performers take pride in summoning the fairy.
Oh, well, you know, things just kind of worked out differently this time. Delafos, not this guy, but the real one, forced my hand.
Troop leader, I have an idea that would make this the biggest show of our lives. a special performance.
Special how?
We had a 5th act featuring the Alm of Light. Then we have a scene where Val leaves for the Mana Tree. It'll connect the story of the past to current events.
You want me to act?
Not a speaking role, just a guest appearance. Maybe swing your sword around. You know, play up your alminess.
Do you want a part, Lumina? It is a once-in-a-4-year chance to give the people what they want.
My time has come! I've always wanted to be a star! I was made for the stage, baby!
It's a deal! The rest of the alms can sit in the reserved seating to watch the show.
Oh, wait a minute. I never agreed to any of this.
Thank you for your patience. Without further ado, Teratio presents Delafos and Cerulia.
Finde ich geil. Die Welt ist am Untergehen. Irgend so ein Dude hat jetzt so eine richtig geisteskranke Dämonenknochenform. Der will einfach die Göttin abschlachten. Aber die finden Zeit für die wichtigen Dinge im Leben. Die machen einfach eine Theateraufführung. Um ihn jetzt zum Geweihten des Lichts zu küren. Finde ich sehr geil. Und die feiern jetzt alle, dass sie später zum Mana-Baum gehen werden und sich alle opfern, damit die Welt weiter existiert. Und die feiern das sogar richtig, dass sie auserwählt wurden. Die sind das richtig am Zelebrieren, dass sie ihr Leben jetzt opfern, damit die Welt weiter existieren darf. Freuen die sich richtig drüber.
Such a thrilling theatrical. I have never been more moved by a melodrama.
Fairy attends this performance for every pilgrimage, huh? She really steals the show.
Now then, all the alms are accounted for. Shall we be off to the Tree of Mana? As for myself, I have said my goodbyes to my colleagues in Lagrazzo. I am prepared to fulfill my duty.
About that, before we sacrifice anything, we have to ask for an audience with the Mana Goddess. She's gotta know some way to stop Delafos.
Ah, yes. You cannot leave Delafos unchecked. May I ask what makes you think the goddess can assist?
Delafos seeks revenge, and his target is the Mana Goddess. She's in grave danger.
Plus, he's looking pretty bizarre these days now that his power is returning.
There you have it. First and foremost, we have to talk to the goddess.
If that is the consensus of the group, I have no objection. Though I find your lack of enthusiasm curious.
Enthusiasm?
Why am I not surprised? You do realize that no person has been simultaneously chosen as both the Soul Guard and Alm of Light in all recorded history, do you not? And yet, you continue on as though you're unfazed by this unprecedented phenomenon. Val, may I request an interview so that I might write down your thoughts for posterity?
Maybe later, yeah? I know that being named an alm is rare under any circumstances, but I'm still just me. I don't feel any different. All that's changed is the goal at the end of my journey. What I know in my heart needs to be done. With Delafos still out there, this pilgrimage will be the hardest that any alm has had to deal with, probably ever. But I'm still here. And I'm still your soul guard. And I won't let anything happen to any of you.
Of course.
Understood.
Protector to the last, I see. Your resolve is evident in both word and action. Admirable.
I'm rooting for you all! Go get him!
Off to the sanctuary to meet with the goddess of mana at last.
Also der ist ja auch geil. Ihr packt das schon, Leute. Viel Glück!
What role would you want if you were in a play, Palomina?
I would want to audition for a part completely opposite to my actual personality.
Say no more. How about a villain, like an evil witch or a greedy tyrant?
So, Leute, jetzt werden wir aber speichern und die Session erstmal an der Stelle für heute beenden. Ich hoffe, es hat gefallen. Wenn ja, lasst wie immer gerne Bewertungen, Kommentar da. Und beim nächsten Mal geht's weiter. Und wenn ihr das nicht verpassen wollt, abonnieren, Glocke aktivieren. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss zusammen.